Hi, everyone. Welcome to your intuitive reading for the week of November 25th. Make sure you tune into our podcast this week. On Tuesday, we have Alejandra Brady, and she's on talking to us about feng shui and some other fun stuff. And then on Thursday, we have our December monthly readings, so you won't want to miss that. You'll know what the energies are coming up for December. So make sure you tune into that on any of your favorite podcast platforms or on our YouTube channel under Daughters of the Moon. And if you like what you hear, we'd love a positive rating. It helps us in the podcast world. So we're just trying to grow it. Anyways, the cards that I chose this week are the Inner Child Oracle by Amanda Lynn Aisling. And so when I asked for the collective for the card for this week, the card that came out is Connect to Eternity Within. Let yourself be held by love. I'm trying to get that where it's not. There we go. You don't have the glare. So I am going to read what they wrote, and then I'm going to tell you my interpretation of it. So it says, within us lies hundreds of worlds, thousands of lives, and millions of possibilities. We are infinite, stretching forever into the expanse of the universe. As beings of stardust and sunfire, we carry eternity within us. It is our remembrance of our essence that we find stillness and a peace that extends past the borders of time. If you've pulled this card, it is time to connect with that eternity once more. Take some time today to go into your inner worlds and connect with the expanse of the divine. The wonderment exercises: find a quiet place with minimal distractions, light a few candles, burn some incense, utilize crystals if you have any, turn on some uplifting instrumental music and go inward. Start by visualizing the love at the center of your being. See that love enveloping you, surrounding you with its warm golden light. Feel the heat of that love kiss upon the cheek and squeeze you tight in its arms. Let yourself melt into this love and become one with the divine expanse of all that is and all that will be. And one of the journaling prompts, my favorite thing, is when you hear the word divine, what emotions do you feel inside you? Is there anything that might be stopping you from fully receiving unconditional love or experience the wonder of the divine? So I think that's a really good journaling prompt. Okay, so what I'm feeling is because she's in the water, so to me, water is really a place of getting communication and getting messages and things like that. It's also of a cleansing of yourself. And so it's saying to me that really you need to come back to just centering in with yourself and knowing where that love is, because we all need to have our self-love so that we can push that outwards into the world. And we need to have that divine connection for ourselves. Because when you have that divine connection, I feel like whether you believe it's your higher consciousness or it's God or Buddha or whatever it is that you believe in, the universe spirit, you can tap into that, and that helps you along your journey in our human lives that we need to go through. And so I think by, cleansing yourself, and I think it's really important to think of it as you're cleansing yourself from the negative distractions and negative things around you, whether it's people or places or, distractions by movies or TV or what you've read or what the news is. All those kind of things, it's cleansing yourself from that. So it's not ridding yourself of those people and things like that, because obviously, if you're going into a work environment and if your work environment isn't necessarily a good one, you still have to go back to work to make that income. But at the same time, you're cleansing yourself so that you're not holding on to that prickly energy that you are getting when you are in that place. So that's more what it is. So you can do that in multiple ways. Like they suggested, doing a meditation, using some crystals. You can smudge yourself. You can just sit in silence and envision all of the negative energies going away. One of my favorite tricks that I like to do is when I shower, I like to imagine it as the water's running off of me, that anything negative that no longer is serving me is also falling down into the drain, just as a way to kind of do a shower, kind of cleanse yourself. So I'm picking up on that from there. I'm also getting it that, it's really funny because we always want to see what the future holds for us and where we're supposed to be going. And it seems right now it's almost like we're in a state of a fog where we can't really see. And I think that's because it's getting colder and it's a time to hibernate. And so, we're more doing the inner reflection than we are doing some of these outward steps. And so it's just saying that when we trust in the divine and when we trust that they will provide the things that we need to provide it for us, we can move forward in a much, much better way because we're not holding on to that control of wanting to know what is in store for us. Because whenever we are putting anything out into the universe, we are definitely asking for that or something better for ourselves. So sometimes when it doesn't arrive, we question that. But you need to know that there's something better for you than what you were asking for. So just use a little bit of that. And so just find that quiet moment to get that connection back in with the divine or God, whoever you want to call it. And yeah, I hope you have a magical week and we will see you next week.